Hello everybody, I am still gonna be working on the mansion in this episode. I have some stuff, just like, I think all I have to show off are just like, some simple, like, changes with one thing, like, a mob farm I'm working on with the whole mega structure plan for it. Oh, the smaller stuff is like some pallet stuff with the tower that I'll show off at some point. And the mega structure, it's a mob farm, that's gonna be on top of some, big tower thingy. It's based on Jack and the Beanstalk, but I'll show that in a bit. Right now I want to show off, this is the chest I've been using for a while for the stuff I'll use for builds. This is the Plants vs. Zombies thing I'm doing with Maddox, but this is the stuff that I can go ahead and swap in for the stuff for the tower. So I can continue working on that. Feels like it's been a long time since I've made a video, but I think I've just been doing it a lot recently, so you know, feels like it, but yeah. Anyway, shouldn't be any issues with building this, but it is neat. Okay, I got to sleep. Eep. Deep beat eep. Okay, bro? Yes, I do. Okay, and now I'm gonna go show some stuff, I guess. Sorry. I am forgetting how to talk normally. But yeah, I will show off the mob farm. I've actually been using it mainly for XP. Something interesting I found out is you're supposed to build it away from, like, other things by a certain distance so mobs don't spawn, which makes sense. But, on my last server, the last one that got deleted, and was the only one to be lost from, like, an actual production thing, than, like, just deleting it normally. That server had a mob farm, and it was built, normally, like, it just underground, but for some reason it, like, worked completely fine, even though there was definitely, like, caves near it. So, I mean, I feel like maybe I just got lucky that time, but I knew to build it up here now, and since I was gonna do that anyways, I was thinking, why not build down from this in, like, a sort of cone type of shape, for, like, the build, and have it go, like, kinda close to Biju's home, just nearby here. I think that'd be really fun. I don't think it should intrude on any of their stuff. At all, yeah, no. But yeah, this is cool. It's, like, cloud themed. I could go ahead and show it off in spectator mode. Alright. So it was originally built down there, but for a bit, I thought that I was supposed to put, like, the opening here after I'd already built it down here, so I redid it up there because of, like, some stuff that was wrong that when I was looking into how to make it work the best, or just at all, really. So I built this cloud, but now it doesn't have a use, but it still looks really cool, so I like that. And, this was actually originally built on the floor, like, all of this, but I had to, remake it up here, which was pretty annoying, but it was fun, like, after some annoying stuff with commands to rebuild some of it. So yeah, that was neat. It works pretty normally, just trapdoors in here. I guess I can go in here, yeah. Whoa, there's a lot. Wait, so, okay, here's something I've been confused about. Why are creepers never spawning in here? I don't know, but I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. A lot of baby zombies been in here, I don't know why. Maybe it's like the right height limit. Once I had 4 baby zombies fall at the same time earlier, and then I had, like, I think 2 more come in separately, and now there's 2 more here. So I don't know what's happening, that's really weird, but those guys haven't fallen, so whatever. before I end up finding out how to like scale this, I'm going to just have this water to get up here because I think that works well. All right. There's some good stuff in here, sorta. I mean, not really. A lot of white. This is now the white dye farm, and I already have the red dye farm, so that's neat. And I think I still want to make another XP farm because this one is not very good, honestly. This is just mob loot farm, basically. I mean, that's what it's, I think, for. Well, it's for XP too, but I don't know. It doesn't seem very good for that, so I still think I'm going to make another XP farm. But I can still work on the castle this time, even though I was going to do that before that, because I enchanted stuff I wanted to. I got some nice stuff. This is my fire protection fob, and this godly chest plate. So that's pretty cool. So my shovel's almost broken. But anyway, not shovel, what? Definitely is not. Whoops, my shield. Anyway. I like that stuff a lot. It's probably gonna end up scaling to like here, and go around like pretty close to their house. Yeah. I would have rather avoided building it that close to their house, but I was gonna build it like in the center of the water before, but I messed up the scaling. But I still like this, so it's fine. It's just gonna be like partly on land and partly on water, which was probably, I don't think it was gonna be true no matter what. No, I could have done it here, but it's fine. I don't really mind. I think it fits either way. I'll go ahead and go over and show the trimming that I have that I'm working on for the big tower project, the 2 separate mega structures. But yeah, I think for the beanstalk. So basically I'm gonna have it go all the way down inside of the tower, but I am probably gonna work on it as like the main thing I'll be doing soon. And maybe alongside that do some stuff with the tower sometimes, but I don't know. I don't really care as much about that right now. I mean, outside of like the exterior of the tower, like I mean like the rooms inside of it. But yeah, I can show my general plan for like the materials around here. I want to have like some more like brighter gray or like white of some kind in this build with like a red. And originally I was just gonna do the white, but then I decided, or sorry, the white or like just a lighter gray. I mean, it was gonna be white, but I was gonna pair it up with lighter gray. Sorry, whoops, what? That didn't make sense. I was mumbling a lot there. But anyway, it looks like this. It looks pretty cool. I like how it looks different from there and there and stuff. I saw from some up there. For this build, something interesting. So, since this, weird spawn thingy, was, like, very inconsistent with the ground below it, I'm building just the wood below this point. So, like, if you look over here, you can see it goes like further down like that. I haven't done much on it yet, but I won't be doing that this episode. So yeah, I'll go ahead and work on the tower more. I maybe could have made like plans for how it would look earlier, but I think that's unnecessary probably. Oh, by the way, all this land, well, like a lot of this land was actually terraformed into this place so that I could have more space for the stairway and like the front so it looks better. And that took a long time, like all the way down here. That's why, like, I mean, I don't know if it's obvious. A lot of terrain is like this, but it's kind of like a straight thing like that. And I think it in just kind of here, but this might have also been partially. I don't know. No, I don't think so. No, it definitely wasn't because there's trees on it. Actually, anything that there's trees on are not from me. I didn't really think about that, but yeah. There's a, I don't know if I showed it off before, but there's a build someone's working on over there. Well, I think they already worked on it, but it's just a tiny little base thingy, I guess. I think they want it to be a little dock or something, I don't know. It's neat, though. I really don't like mining mangrove trees, because I've been having to do it for that over there. And like, it's so annoying. It's not really that bad, honestly, but like, it just doesn't feel right to have to mine all the stuff below it and everything. Like all that useless block. It's just weird. Sorry, I was yawning. Yay. Nothing much being done like in the center area. Actually, in a while, now that I think about it. I don't think anything's been done here since like the tower. I mean, not tower, since the watchtower. I could work on something. In last episode, I talked a lot about wanting like trees and stuff that would look neat. And like stuff that would match the style of like the weird floor. So I can work on that at some point, but I don't have that planned right now. I wanted to do it somewhat soon, but I haven't been thinking about much. Though, yeah. For this area, I still definitely want to put more out here. Not entirely sure what. I mean, the space is already kind of cramped. A lot of stuff out here. But just like generally something. Like some stuff around here, maybe. Definitely want to work on the tower more. Maybe make it taller, because I kind of like having two different village areas. Though one of the villagers is despawned for some reason. Not despawned, I think they were used for the village farm, along with some others. Yeah. Here's some iron. There's a lot, actually. I've been turning into blocks occasionally. It's neat. Wish there was a flower block I can make. Just everything has a block equivalent. You get blocks for the inventory management. But that's how they should fix it. They should just, instead of adding more spaces or like a backpack or something like that, they should just make it so that you can make blocks. Like, you just double them down. Like, it's a super concrete. It's a super, wood or whatever. And then they turn that into more of it. That's like the best idea anyone can have on really anything. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better idea than that. Yeah. But anyway, I do really still love this tower. I was gonna make an XP farm in it earlier, I think, but... sorry, I was, drinking. I decided to still add an XP farm here, but make the thing that I was needing earlier outside of it, I guess, because I think originally I wanted to do redstone stuff in here, but I might have genuinely forgot that, I'm not sure. Well, no, a mob farm couldn't be done here anyways. But I don't know why I made that instead of something here. Whatever. I don't know if there is much of a reason. I just need to start getting work, done on oak, I guess. I don't know why I was using the wood. That consumes more material. I think I have an issue with that sometimes. I don't optimize the material I use even when it has the same texture, essentially. That's weird. Though, yeah, I mean, this place has already come together, but... I mean, it's coming together even more, I guess. I don't know. It's just nice. To be honest. So, yeah. The main thing I'm not excited about is definitely getting the oak for this, over, like, really anything else, but it's fine. Now that I finally set my volume to 15 of all things, I'm assuming the sheep aren't going to be loud like they were in 2 other videos, where I had to cut out multiple parts because of that. It's really annoying, lol. Yeah. I'm not sure what else I'll be doing. I guess I'll get working on probably the staircase and stuff before I actually work on, like, the parts of the tower. Like, the walls mainly. Like, I think I'll build up by enough to where I can place another floor and then see how that would look from outside. And the, top floor is, of course, just going to be the same material, so I can just find out which one's going to be the roof, and that should be pretty easy. And then, I'm thinking now that this same look would have made sense, but no, I do really want to do the weird, like, pyramid thing on top or whatever. Not sure what that would be called. I guess it'd be a cone here. But, yeah, that might be nice. Still gonna do that with full red wool blocks. Can't do that with stairs yet, obviously, because they did not add that yet. I guess it wouldn't be obvious if you didn't check that. If you didn't, I don't know why you would remember that long time in the future when the update's been a big thing for a while, and this is made like probably not that long before that, but whatever. I got big plans for my channel. Give me the most famous Minecraft channel in 2046. Yep. I'll have one more view by that time. Ooh, an Enderman. I don't see them much anymore. I used to see them a lot in the caves and stuff. Oh, there's two. What? Bro, what? You are two Endermans. I have a lot of Ender pearls, so I don't really need that. I've been wanting to do more villager trading at some point. I basically stopped doing that since, like, not too long after the start of the world, really, but I have a good one going on somewhere else. I do like this area, so I think I'm going to do more with it. Probably just spawn another one in creative, since there's not really another way to get them down. And just that stuff. I think that would work out well. Yeah! I've been wanting to work on, like, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but now I've finally gone consistently into TF2 again. And, like, I'm actually having a lot of fun with it. Is that guy even changed it up? And I've been thinking of maybe doing a series on that where I basically just try to, like, see how well I can do while being recorded and stuff, even though I'm not really that good at it anyways, but yeah, that'd be neat. I was thinking this might be infinite, but no, it's not infinite, so it's just 3 blocks wide. Tall. But anyway, not tall, what? Yeah, that would be nice. I might have already said that would be nice, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I was getting oak. So I guess a lot of this episode, it's pretty much the same thing as last episode. Yeah, I just work on the tower more. And come up with the design for the top thing. I think I'm gonna make it like 2 block, right 2 block, right 2 block, like that kind of thing. I think that's tall enough. I think that would work well, yeah. It might be too tall, I don't think it would be. But I guess if it is, I can do like a rotating thing between like 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, there's the oak trees. It was kind of hard to find them here. But anyway. I don't like these. I wish that these did not exist. They're horrible. Yes. And actually just realized I think I can mine it all from right here. Yeah. That's cool. I mean, maybe that's not true, but it's kind of feeling like it. Yeah. Oh, now that I have 2 mega structures, I'm really excited about how this stuff is, like, going around and everything. By the time I'm able to actually, like, complete some of that kind of thing, it's really gonna add, like, a lot more skill to this world, and I can't wait to look back on it, like, after some years and see how much I've done and everything. It's really nice to be able to do that. And, I'm pretty sad I didn't end up doing this sooner. I should have been making Forever World stuff since the day I was born. But I only hopped on this grind in somewhat recent time. No. Grind time. They don't rhyme, but they sound like good together. I don't know. They're kind of the same vibes of words. You know what I mean? No, but anyway, yeah, I forgot some log from this tree. Yeah. What the heck? This guy tried to escape me. You see that, man? That's messed up. Oh, sure, I'll put that, I guess. And you know what? I'll put that too. I keep thinking about, like, regrowing trees and stuff. Like, I always don't really care to, but it really can add a lot to a place when you have a ton of trees there. And I'm thinking about, like, I wonder, like, how I can set up good vibes for, like, that kind of thing. Like, what kinds of plants I use and everything, it can really change some stuff. Like there's the cherry blossom forest over there that I want to add other trees to and stuff sometimes. I think that place has a really cozy vibe. I still want to add more stuff in there because I only have one built in there right now, and it's halfway outside of it anyways. But yeah, adding even more interesting trees around some places, it really can spruce up the place. Get it? Spruce. Anyway, yeah, that's nice. I have been thinking of turning this island, into, like, very recently I've been thinking about this, into, like, an abandoned neighborhood. But not like, an abandoned, like, village. Like, specifically, like, a modern-ish, like, just normal-ass, like, place that you'd see somewhere in America or whatever. But like run down with stuff everywhere. I think that'd be really spooky. And I think designating areas to that kind of thing can be really nice. Because I've honestly, like, I enjoy that kind of thing even though I don't do it much. Because, like, I always think about, like, I'm gonna be, like, building all this random stuff that has nothing to do with each other and everything. But, like, honestly, I've been realizing how, like, underrated only to me, like, with how much I do it, like, the use of, like, consistent theming around places. Like, that's why I really want to make that, the, weird, like, spooky area that I already have as, like, the main area. That's why I want that place to have more consistency with, some different stuff in it. Because I think you can liven up the place a lot, and I don't think it fits that much like, as a beach, really. It doesn't give off the vibes of a beach. It just gives off the vibes of, like, a plane of existence. It doesn't feel like it has any, like, atmosphere to it, really. This tree's weird. Outside of just trying to have an atmosphere, but it doesn't really, like, give it off as well as I want it to. Like, it's technically got the vibes, but it's not using them to the full extent it can. I'd be sounding nerdy, bro. I'd be sounding nerdy. Yeah. Got a good bit of oak right now. I can definitely finish off that area. I think I'm realizing I'm gonna just work on one side right now, and then do the other. I'm not gonna work on, both at the same time. Because I think that can help me map out everything a lot better. But yeah, that'd be nice. Planting the trees. They are very plant-like because they're plants. That is true. Yeah. Having the like farm right there be like even taller than the wolf farm has really got me like thinking about like it's really been bringing so much more personality to this world when you can have two tall buildings like and you look in one direction, look in the other, and they're like compared, and the new one's even taller than the old one. It's exactly, I believe, 302, and the height limit is 330. Actually, sorry, it's 330. Or 320 something. I don't really remember. It might have been, yeah, whatever. And it's just really cool because I thought like it would take just an insane amount of builds after to get something even taller than this. Like, well, I mean, I didn't really think that much, but I mean, it kind of felt like that. Like that felt like that's just the tallest thing in this world. But now that I'm actually gonna have things that are beating that in size, it's gonna be really special and stuff. Time for the oak log stacking. Here, I'm placing all this wood now. It's wood time. Gonna be very woody here now. It's wood time. I cannot find what to rhyme with time. Oh, every time I stack wood, It feels larger and larger, but makes the world smaller. Anyway, I'm done. No more music! Cutting that off abruptly. Ew. And I'm not making the log cutting it down song. I'm not doing it. It's bad and cruel. We can't condone the cutting down of logs. Unless I do it. Because it is endangering the trees. I'm against paper. I'm against cardboard. No, yeah, anyway. I don't know why I said that. Anyway. That doesn't make me sound like I had extreme beliefs about that and I exaggerate stuff. No one's probably gonna think about it. You know, I might be stupid. I just did all of that, but I didn't even strip the fucking logs. Oh my god, this dang shovel. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this part out. You know what? No! I am not gonna cut out any parts ever again unless something stupid happens. This is gonna be fully unedited. It feels better like that. I cannot be cutting down this content when it is so peak and awesome alocious. It is so good and great and gorgeous. I'm going to be 100% legit with this stuff. Nobody's gonna think I'm cheating at building nothing. Because obviously that's something people think. So, I'm gonna keep this completely unedited. This speed run has no cuts in it. That's how this is going. My Minecraft manhunt is not cheating. No way. Awesome. I am the coolest and the most genuine and the nicest person. And the fact that I'm being so genuine with you guys should show that you need to increase the subscribers. Right? One like equals one zombie. Slay! Yeah, I'm gonna start saying that. I'm gonna start, this is one YouTuber that I remember who had in like all their videos at the end, I don't remember who it is at all, but they would have like a thing where it says like, it says something about like, a spider, like being like you're gonna eat a spider if you don't subscribe or something. Oh my fucking god, did my villager just turn into a fucking zombie? How the fuck am I supposed to keep you dumbasses alive if you keep fucking killing yourselves? What the fuck am I supposed to do about this? You are an idiot! Oh my god. I have to cheat them in, but then I'm just gonna have to restart all those fucking things. You know what I'm doing? I'm putting a fence around the build that's only climbable through carpet. I'm not letting these villagers leave if they're gonna be this goddamn unsecure and getting themselves killed all the time. I don't see them doing that in normal villages. What's wrong with mine? What's wrong with their heads? Huh? They dumb as heck. I cannot believe this. I knew it. The other one was not brought into the iron farm. I spawned in 2 zombies after all of that. It killed himself. And then the other one killed himself too. Oh my god. Like, genuinely, man, what the fuck? Oh, that sounded really good. What? Anyway. I at least have stripped oak logs now. That guy had good trades, you know? He did. He had some nice trades. Real good, wool trades. And he damn died. And the other one did too. You know what? I am going to cancel that tower. I'm not working on it again. I'm just going to the village, and I'm doing everything there. I don't think I even have villagers in that tower anymore. I guess I can check. Maybe I do. I actually think I do. I just won't let them in the first floor. That's fine. That's probably how I can fix it. I just don't like that they died because now I have to redo the enchants. I'm definitely just gonna cheat that in because that's not fair. I didn't come with the expectation they were stupid. They could kill themselves. Fucking hell. Anyway, I am glad that I got a lot of this. I got a lot. I just hurt my legs. Though, yeah, I mean, it's pretty annoying, but at least it confirms my theory that they were killing themselves before. I need to stop saying that. It's a very strong wording. Like, that's technically what they did, but it doesn't sound great. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've talked much about just, like, builds that I personally like that I've worked on. But, like, I think this one's definitely one of my favorites so far. It just really has a lot of personality with the color palette I chose, and I'm really happy with how I did that. It is great. Oh yeah, I was gonna plan on building up and then doing it again, but I need to remember the height of this. So yeah. So 1 layer of wool. And I don't have enough. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm just gonna do 1 anyways. And then what else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that's right. Yeah. Alright. This is going well. Overall, I am definitely going to add more stuff out here, of course, like I was talking about it. But I'm not entirely sure what I do want to do out in this area. And I'm thinking I should maybe focus on a vibe too for this area for sure, because I think that would look nice. And I'm already doing a castle, and I don't really have room for like a mansion. But at some point in this world, I would like to do a mansion. Maybe out there. Though, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what. I guess I can think of that later. It's fine. Now that I realize I can just do this, maybe I should just go outside and see how I think it looks. Because that's pretty easy to do, actually. So, yeah, I'm just gonna use this, probably. And then place the water here. And now I can just get up here easily. But I need to take this. 1, 2, 3. And then it was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm doing the same thing here. I'm kind of realizing, though, it might honestly be enough floors like this. I don't know if I care to add more, to be honest. No, no! Are you kidding me? Sorry, I was worried it would fall down and destroy something, but I just remembered that there's nothing I can really do that to. But anyway. Do I like this? I guess I should see it from outside, yeah. I love water bucket collecting. It's pretty maybe. It seems good. Yeah, I'll keep it like that for now. I do like how that is going. But now, I guess I'll work on using the rest of these logs here and everything. I really honestly don't like running trees, but maybe I need to like get in the right thought process. Hey guys, sorry, I had to edit something out because Redod interrupted this. But anyways, I don't entirely remember what I was talking about, but oh yeah, it's just finishing off doing this. That's fine. Actually should just do wool first. Just do this. And then I could work on this, but I have so much of this that I think right now my best focus would be to just go get more wool. So like I did last episode, I'll just keep doing more of that. And I'm realizing that I might need to split this up even more. You know what? I probably will, and that's fine. I mean, it doesn't really matter how much I finish. I'm just, you know, making content anyways that I'm gonna get rich off of and famous off of. Here. Anyway, yeah, it's going well. Oh yeah, I'd like to talk about maybe the history of like the colors that I've liked and everything, and like how I ended up going into like the color associations and everything. I really like. I actually started off with red and blue for like a very small amount of my life, just around the start. Like most people seem to. And then I really like, for some reason I liked an image. So basically, I liked an image of a pineapple that someone drew. In like a hallway of a class or whatever, and then I genuinely got into green and yellow purely because of that. But then, like, I just immediately stopped caring about yellow. And for like the majority of my life, I think, yeah, I've been into greens, varying greens, often very specific ones, also often not, just kind of varied. I think it's interesting going to like, it can kind of show a lot about like, people with the one difference between like, if they say like some very specific color, or if they say like, just like some plain one, with like, I think that can kind of imply some interesting knowledge sometimes. Though, I was thinking about it in like, I don't think that's really been true for everyone else, so I guess that's kind of just a thing, that people, like a lot of people just randomly get into that stuff. And I think that that's really like interesting, how people can just find like some random name for a color or whatever, and then they latch onto that. Like a lot for like different palettes and everything. Because I think that that's really cool how people can kind of just pick and choose stuff like that for themselves without thinking about it too much necessarily. Which is kind of true for a lot of other things too. But basically, I like the idea of like having colors I associate with more than having favorite colors, because I don't really think that I like to treat the colors that I like represent myself with and see myself as, sort of. I don't think I like to treat that as my favorites, because it just doesn't really mean the same exact thing in that way. But I really love saying associate, because, I mean, that does, I guess, you know. I guess it's kind of basic, but yeah, I think that's neat. And, I've been, like, really wanting different, like, colors for blocks, like, bricks and stuff like that, because I think that's an issue Minecraft has sort of with the palette, is like a lot of blocks just only have like a color for I mean a thing in that color basically, like lime, which is basically just green actually, and especially like cyanish green, the spring green color. That color literally only has the copper, and even then, that hasn't existed until kind of recent years, sorta. So yeah, that's pretty goofy and everything. I don't know. I don't know why I went in here. I think my memory has some problems. But anyway, I'll go get some more shears, because that makes sense. With villager trading, I thought it was like really fun back then, but I stopped seeing like why it would ever be useful and stuff. And I'm realizing like it really is really nice to have a lot of different variety of them, because they really can just get you like a lot of materials that you wouldn't really expect to think about much normally, or maybe you really can use them well, but you just don't. You just think of like always like getting them through the typical means, but they really provide a nice like sort of like an extra game mode of the world, basically, to get to play around with that stuff. And so I think I'm finally gonna get back into doing that at some point. Yeah. I don't even have ideas about ending this video off in this long. I'm wondering if every video is getting longer and longer or something, but whatever. I really love how much coverage some colors have gotten, even though some have gotten really bad coverage. Like, there are so many browns to the point I think like 3 separate chests for 3 different shades of brown. Which is really cool. And there's a lot of gray blocks and white blocks. And a decent bit of black, and I mean, all that stuff is really interesting because it really gives you so much variety to, like, the vibes and colors of the build. Like, you can mix those together, like the material and everything, and it really can just change everything about a build. Like, if you change the color and the material, that's just another build at that point, man. That's crazy. Like, it's great. It's great. No, but anyway, I have a lot of bullets in here for this one. Oh, that's weird. I guess it would work like that, though, yeah. I mean, that's not a bad thing, I guess. I think that it's really interesting to learn about, like, what materials I like to use with certain things and everything like that. Like, I love stripped logs. They're really underrated, I think. I just, like, think they work so well with so many different things, and even though they have the lines in them, like, even when you're not, like, focused on those lines, they still work really well. I mean, they add new colors for the pixel art and everything, too, so it, like, fills out that kind of space. Like, with the Vaporeon pixel art, I did that. And they just work as such a good, like, flooring material. Like, the fact I never see that used in flooring is so weird. It's such a perfect thing for literally anything fancy of any kind. It is so cool. Yeah. You know what? Materials. That's something I can talk about a lot in videos. But yeah. Stone bricks and, like, other bricks like that compare really nicely with, like, the material they work with. So, like, stone bricks, for example, with, like, stone and cobblestone, like, separately, when you mix, like, any of those, it's really interesting. I think cobblestone and stone bricks mix extremely well, because it feels like the cobblestone is actually a bit dimmer, overall, to me at least. So it kind of feels like the stone bricks, like, accent it in brightness and size, so they can, like, line it and stuff like that. And that's why, like, walls can be really useful for, like, decorative stuff, because you can just add that alongside an existing built walls and do a lot with that. back when I was like first using walls, I would try to use those as the actual walls to buildings. And I mean, now that I recognize that they don't even fit with doors, like the doors don't place correctly, I'm pretty sure that's not even the intent. And if it is, I mean, I guess it could be, but it's not coded probably for that wall. But yeah, it's still good. Yeah. I am thinking about like, oh, I've really been wanting to like upload more videos potentially like next to each other in days if I want to like upload a lot in days in a row or whatever. But I've been worried about like what if I keep doing that a lot, but like I can't edit them in time. No, sorry, not edit. I can't like upload them and get them good views because if I upload a video and then upload a video after, I think both of them are gonna get less views. Like even combined, it feels like. I mean, that might not be true, but it's just annoying. But I don't think it's too serious of an issue because I mean, it's not like that would come up that much, and I mean, the fact that it doesn't come up that much already means it doesn't matter. Because like even if I do that sometimes, it's just not gonna become a problem because, I mean, I can just save space for making another episode to upload that one and kind of equal it out a bit more. Well, not space for that, but like, uploads can be pretty far from each other anyway sometimes, so it doesn't really matter. So, I don't think that's that bad. I think I kind of tend to, like, think a lot about, like, what can be going on with, like, different things I'm working on overall, which includes the negatives. But I don't think that means that I think negatively. I think that, like, some people like me just overanalyze, like, a lot revolving around something, which can lead to both positivity and negativity, over, like, how things are going to go. Like, I'm thinking a lot in advance about how cool the, mega structure I was working on, recently is gonna look. And, like, how amazing it would be to work on the rooms of the tower and everything. And, like, that's a positive, but, like, I've been thinking about all the specifics behind that and, like, very little things I want to add over time. But I've also been thinking about, like, oh, I have to worry about, like, I don't get anything done in an episode or something. But, like, I mean, I don't think most people do. I think I should, you know what I should do? I should compare to other people in just positive ways. If there's a negative thing, I can just ignore it and pretend it's not there. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, I got enough for, no I don't. But I can do the stairs. Sorry. Yeah, it's just, it works out for me, but it is kind of scary sometimes, like with that kind of thinking, because it does lead me into like, am I gonna be doing the same thing for like super duper long and everything? And it's kind of worrying to me. I don't know. I mean, you know what I should do? I should just rewatch my videos and like find out the things that I enjoy about them and everything, because I feel like the more that I'm doing this, the more relaxed I'm getting, but I think I'm actually getting more worried because of that, because I'm like, if I get more relaxed and I'm like not talking as much sometimes, that means that I have less to talk about in the videos. Well, because I'm talking less. Yeah, that's how that works. Anyway, it is weird. I don't know if there's much ground to that, but I do think there is a bit of validity. Is this the same plane? What? Oh. This is, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I think, oh my god. It's just, really interesting to kind of analyze how I think about that kind of thing. Because, like, I think really the only way I'm going to be having, like, more fun overall with content like this in the future with like thinking about what I'm gonna do in videos and not just what I'm gonna do in the world is interesting. It's like I can think about actually adding music, and the last time I talked about it and I didn't actually add it. I actually could do that soon, and I think that would add more to the place. Because, I mean, all I have to do is loop some songs that my sibling already made. It's nothing, really. It doesn't take any time. It's just that I really want to upload it as fast as possible. But that's going to make the actual recording less fun if I don't think about it as much in that way. Like, I actually have to consider, like, having fun. Because it's important to have fun. It's pretty normal to want to have fun with what I'm doing and everything. But I'm not really thinking about that. I'm thinking about Minecraft over the editing. But the editing is also fun. It's not very good that I am doing that. But yeah. I don't think it's too serious. It's just something I can work on more in the future. I feel like I remember building off of things in a certain way. Oh yeah, I would build off the sides and stuff. Right there, now I have a path, I guess. Alright. Yeah. I think it's interesting that when I started working on this castle and like it felt like it was a decently big project, I started thinking more about how big I can make projects. Because that is interesting. Like I started thinking about like what's the scale of my creativity, and it is to the max. Yeah. But yeah, like for real, my mind like was opening up to so many interesting ideas just from like thinking about some stuff like that. Like I was like, what can I work on, like not just for the sake of being big, but like for like really the vibes of how that comes off. Like if something's grander, making it like that can actually really help with that. Like if it's an important building or something, making it just huge is amazing. Because like people wouldn't expect that my mob farm is going to be a giant beanstalk that comes from the floor and a whole build is built around it with the mob farm at the tip. But that is what I'm doing, and it's just really interesting. Like I really love how like naturally that kind of thing can come to me when I just simply like think more about a very random thing. Like, I bet I could think more about, like, caves or something. And then suddenly I'm building, like, a mine shaft or something. That's, like, spooky and everything. Which I'm gonna be doing on the abandoned place or whatever. It doesn't make sense for a modern neighborhood, but it's gonna be, like, hidden off or something. Like, oh, this is the old, like, place from way back then or whatever. And it was abandoned even by the time that place was abandoned. And it's not gonna have like, I don't think it's gonna have scary lore. I think it's just gonna have fun lore. I didn't think about that much. Like, it's really interesting to come up with like abandoned places and stuff like that. Not for like spookiness much, but like adding like a lot of cool history to that, and giving personality to each house. Because it was like abandoned pretty abruptly, probably. And like, well, actually, maybe it wasn't. Probably not. But they had plenty of time, probably. But I don't care. I don't need a more explanation for why I'm gonna leave the stuff that they might have in there, because it's cool. And what if I added like there's still some people living there this whole time who've been like, they've like people that like rethink that it's not actually gonna reach past, something's gonna prevent it or whatever. There's like a group of people that like predicted that like the redstone event would happen, where all like the wizards or whatever the hell they are like tracked this area of corruption and secluded it from everyone else. I'd be dramatic. I'd be dramatic with my lore, bro. I'd be dramatic with my lore, bro. Awesome. Yeah, it's cool. I guess I'll get more wool. Yeah. That would be a good idea. But, overall, I'm pretty happy with that. I think I actually am gonna end it off after I finish this next batch of wood. I like to say that because I'm still not entirely sure how to, like, end videos off well. I feel like sorry, not end them off abruptly. Because I'm worried about, like, I don't want to just suddenly, like, oh, the video's over now, and, like, you guys watching, like, oh, really? Oh, okay, then I guess. And, like, no, bro, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna be for real with that stuff, man. Because, like, legit, like, I don't think there's really a better way to end it for me, at least at this point. Because, I mean, even adding, like, an outro, that's not going to change anything. Now I just have an outro to be effective. I feel like no matter what, it would be like that if I don't just tell people I'm going to end the video soon. But, I think that's how people do it normally. I don't know. I haven't thought much about how others do it, but taking inspiration from, like, the editing, or not the editing, but, like, the ways people, like, produce their videos and, like, think through what they're going to be doing. I think if I take more inspiration in that, instead of just inspiration on what I'm actually doing on the world outside of, like, some other stuff with, like, just, like, the building and everything, like, if I think about the actual, like, recording process of the world more as its own sort of thing that I have to give time to as well, that can help a lot, man. Yeah. Oh, I guess I can end it off with, well, nah, I mean, I ain't gonna start new conversations that I might be able to pull out some other time in a longer video. Not longer video, but like another part of a different one. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I am pretty tired, and it is pretty late, and I'm thinking I'm actually going to see if my friend wants to keep playing on this world after I'm done with the video, maybe, but I don't know. I'm kind of late. I don't know if they'd want to. But it's fine. Oh. No, I gotta work on something. But whatever. Yeah. So... Oh, that's what I was doing. I had to get more of. So I actually can't do more stuff with the wood. Well... I mean... I guess that's all then, actually. Well... abrupt ending, actually? Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah.